going on, everybody? We're in the workshop today and it is time to start laying some beads with this gem of a thing. Now, we've already connected the welder. We've also chucked the wire in ready to go. We've connected the gas and now it's time to start laying some beads. So let's turn on the machine and let's have a look. Okay, so we've started the welder and it's brought us up to our quick set mode already. So this welder's got quick set, which means you can put in certain parameters and it'll get you your volts and your wire speed already done. So let's just go through a quick setup of it. We're going to be welding 6mm plate today. So up the top left here, obviously you start with what type of gas you've got. So at the moment we've got our generalised welding shield gas, which is a mix. You've also got gasless or argon as well, but obviously we're going with the MIG. T2 and 4T are to do with our trigger. 2T is obviously we press a button, it welds, we release a button and it stops welding. Where 4T, it turns around and we press the button and it continuously welds without our finger on the trigger, and then we press the button and it stops. Down the bottom here, we have got our MIG, TIG and stick mode, and obviously we're on MIG. Over here, we've got our wire, so it goes from 0.6 to 1 mil, and then we've got our manual mode. At the moment, I've got 0.9 in there, so we're on the 0.9 button. So we need this to go to 6 mil. So let's take that up, and it brings us straight up to already 24.2 volts, as well as it's set the wire speed. I've got some 6mm plate ready to go, which we will tack up and then lay some beads on it. Just a quick one on the quick set mode. So that there is intended as a guide. Now for some people that are DIYs in the backyard of mum's shed or so, that is a really good feature to start with and to start from. Now, at the end of the day, it all depends on what you're welding, the material you're welding, the conditions, as well as the operator how confident the person is. So at the end of the day, you use that as a guide only. In some cases, it may work for you. In other cases, whatever you are welding or trying to put together, it may not give you the penetration or the type of weld finish that you would like. So let's have a crack at some welding. Also, do not forget, some safety glasses on so you don't get anything in your little eyes. Okay, so we're going to start welding in a sec. We're going to do our fillet run across here, and then we're going to just do a generalised straight top weld up there. So let's get into it. Now, obviously, make sure your earth clamp is connected to either the table or the workpiece that you're trying to weld, because I can tell you now, the amount of people that have always forgotten that, bloody quite a laugh. Like always, make sure you start with a clean bit of wire. So let's begin. Wow, you can see that little bit of red at the end, so you know that that is getting the correct amount of amps and volts and everything through it to make us a really good weld there. As you can see, she is steaming, but look at the perfection of that weld. That is stunning. Now, let's just do one across the front there. Okay, so let's go again. There you have it, look at that. You know that when it gets that bit hot like that and a bit red, that you know you're really penetrating the piece of steel. I must admit, that is a really stunning weld there. The wire speed is set absolutely stunning, as well as those volts are bloody pretty good too. Like I said, she's still bloody hot. There you have it. We've started to lay beads with the Cigweld XF190 welder. Now I am bloody impressed by how this welder has turned out in this test piece here. Obviously, we've had a real good consistency in our volts as well as our wire speed. Our wire speed has been a very important part because it has produced a stunning weld, as you can see in our fillet and our one on the top here. So look, we've still got a lot to unbox with this welder. There's a lot that it can still do, and we are going to still trudge on to find out what makes this welder tick. Anyway, any questions, you hit me up in that comment section, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.